MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Tampa Bay Rays. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Blake Snell will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He will lead this one off
today.
Leading
off the afternoon for Colorado, the left fielder, Ronald. Acuna Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Eaton going back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The third baseman.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
He's ready. Now the pitch. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
That's good. The right field.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Charlie Blackmon is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Popped up. Sogard on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. But no double play here as he's back in safely at third.
Batting fifth.
Now batting, Garrett Hampson. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Lucas Giolito, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
These Rockies guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Breaks is bad as this one's popped up. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Tapia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up the chute, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Price trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. They don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and he pops him up. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
In now, Ronald Acuna. Hit high and deep to right center. Kiermaier is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Up next for the Rays, number 35. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
In now, Willie Adames is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Takes this the other way to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The designated hitter, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Trevor Story, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On the move is Kiermaier. Muncy stands at first with 1 out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Another full count pitch on its way. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 19.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Ball 2 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swing hard liner to left center, and this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1 if not both of them home. And the runner is in from second, and both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Eaton gets it back in quickly, and they'll wind up putting the stop sign up at third base.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
From the stretch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Tony Walters. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Diaz is there, makes the... Here now it's Mike Zunino. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready on 1-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Past history with Lucas Giolito. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. In there, 0-1. Line to the right side. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. The 9 hits they've posted to this point is a nice number, to be sure. However, 4 of those were hit less than 90 miles an hour. Now, that's not any sort of ridiculous total, but it does point to their ability so far in the game to put bat on ball and find the holes in the opposition's defense.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now a flare out to left center. Adames into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for Colorado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the lines, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
He's set, and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
To 2-2 now. Tulowitzki on second. Muncy on at first with 2 down. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In now is Adam Eaton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. The
first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Blackman looking up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Meadows. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's the 0-1. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. The second for 1 on to Desmond, and that finishes off the inning. A double play. Rays get one back here. Striding into the box, Charlie Blackmon. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And that's in there. Base hit. Adames rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Mike Zunino. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now this one skips in for a ball. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Into the box now, Joey Wendell. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Runners on first with one down. Behind 0-2 now. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fouled away. Now another 1-2. Popped him up. Walters moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A run. Number 38 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 38.
Ready now, Tony Walters. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Tony Walters.
First pitch of the at-bat. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Here's the first pitch to him, and this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory, and no one will track it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Adam Eaton will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
Hey, tip your hat to the batter right there. Most guys in this situation want to be the hero, want to stop traffic and hit one out of the yard and get their name in the paper the next day. Not the case. He's playing past the baton right here. He's able to get a perfect bunt single down and now sets up and represents the possible tying run.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Yanked on the ground down the line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. He pulls this one into right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that misses inside 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Meadows stands at second with 2 gone. Wide, but spear got a hop. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. They trail 3-2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Number 70 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Eaton. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Max Muncy trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Digging in, Trevor Story. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. Kiermaier is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Diaz will get there and he puts it away to retire. Ready once again, Willie Adames. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Yandy Diaz. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Tapia coasts under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter. The catcher.
So striding forward now, Mike Zunino. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
To third. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. At the plate, Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now batting. The first baseman, Ian Desmond.
Into the box, Ian Desmond, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Sogard has it, and that's the second out.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in and looking for more, Tony Walters. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Digging in, Joey Wendell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Dominguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The right fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and one strike.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Wendell stands at second with no outs. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Adam Eaton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
1-1 the count now. This is popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Sogard. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acuna is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. One hit, one left. Chaz Rowe enters from the pen to start the ninth inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, Raimel Tapia, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9, as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Nope.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Now the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Diaz is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. Now the pitch. fouled off. Rowe rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner, but foul. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He doubled his last time through. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Now pitching for the
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 71.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Acuña's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Willy Adames. It was a flyout for him in his last trip from the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
He brings it in, and the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the National League West, the Rockies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. The San Francisco Giants knocked out 10 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-1. The Diamondbacks combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-0. Nicholas Castellanos was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Cubs to a win over the Braves 8-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The New York Mets earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-2. The Phillies took down the Nationals in Washington 3-2. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-3. The Pirates got the best of the visiting Redbirds 2-1. The Yankees completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-4. The Orioles beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-2. The Tribe amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 9-1. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-6. The Boston Red Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they dismantled the A's 7-0. The Texas Rangers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they got the home victory against the Astros 1-0. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the San Diego Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-2. The Chicago Cubs completed a short 2-game sweep as they pulverized the Braves 8-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Nationals 5-4. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-1. The Yankees catcher, number 24, drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Yankees claimed victory over the Orioles 12-6. They now have 5 straight wins. The White Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Mariners 10-6. The Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 2-0. Corey Kluber twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. The Kansas City Royals got 11 hits overall as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Halos were winners.
Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets the better of who today.
These Rockies guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
High and deep to left center field. Acuna ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the third baseman, David Freese.
Set to get his day started, David Freese. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit here to the left side. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
That is third.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Suarez gloves it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies stepping in at the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's collected 11 hits in 19 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin Turner. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Justin Turner.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Blackmon on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hernandez at second with 2 down. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ready on 0-2. This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on ShowTrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Batting 6.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Charlie Blackmon.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. The bunt attempt is popped up. A spin and a throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this. Next up for Los Angeles, number 16, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. No balls and a strike to count. A windup and the 0-1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Blackmon. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, number 9, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Settling in now,
A.J. Pollock.
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Blackmon going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Fastball just inside. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock. Right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Bellinger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts.
The 2-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Leading off for the Rockies.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
The catcher, number 59.
At the plate, number 59. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, and tagging is the runner from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem.
Now batting, no left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's set, and the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. So striding in, Max Muncy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A line shot to third base.
The batter, the
stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Jerko.
And he fouls this one off. Jerko, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Line towards center field. And he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping into the box, number 16 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you
now
can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. The set and the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Leading off for the Rockies, the second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Story.
No balls and 1 strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now for Colorado, Aaron Judge.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise, he was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your 1st rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Behind 0-2 now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball foul down the left side. This is line to left. Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
Now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. run attempt is popped into foul ground. 2 out, nobody on. Here it comes, 0-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Seager scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So the lineup flips over and digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
That evens it up 1-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackmon. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the former World Series hero David Freese. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Bat explodes as this has popped up. There's one.
That's an out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Kike Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bellinger at second, Turner at first, 2 out in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch ripped down the first base line, and this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Turner isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the tag gets him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. Only 1 in the inning here for the... Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 0-2, the count to Suarez.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Suarez is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 1.
Riding in once again, Garrett Hampson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Popped him up. Jerko has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 59.
Now at the plate, number 59. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
And they keep the inning alive
now
with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready to deliver.
Baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Jerko.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Corey Seager.
Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 16.
Stepping into the box, number 16. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 0-1 the count. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
The batter, number 9.
Into the box, number 9. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Again, a 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers into the box, Max Muncy. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan.
Digging in, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Colorado.
Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Zach Godley is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 46.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Suarez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third base.
Stepping up now, David Freese. Career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's a .333 hitter. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this is a strike three called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. So coming to the plate,
now
Cody
batting,
Bellinger.
right
He's
fielder,
working on a 1-for-3 thus
Bellinger.
far. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble, but Aaron Judge will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first
Up
out.
next for Colorado.
Standing in, Charlie Blackmon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And into the batter's box.